Welcome to the Bentley channel. I'm Shmee150 and here today in Crewe, England, we're taking a full look at the new Bentley Flying Spur Speed. It's one of the last cars that will be introduced, featuring Bentley's iconic W12 engine. The Flying Spur Speed completes the new product portfolio, offering the widest choice of cars for customers that's ever been seen across the range, with the most driver-focused version of the performance luxury sedan. The ante has been upped with more power from the 12-cylinder engine. There are numerous visual cues on the exterior specific to the Flying Spur Speed, including the styling specification with the carbon fibre exterior, the black line specification offering the black wear that you see throughout, and new exclusive 22-inch wheels as well for the Speed. There's a lot for us to take a walk through though, all of the technical side of things, a full exterior tour, and we'll check out the interior too. But let's start with the power plant, the 6-litre twin turbocharged W12, which for the Flying Spur Speed now produces 635 PS, that's 626 brake horsepower. It's up 85 PS from the Flying Spur S, and torque is also taken up from 770 newton meters to 900 newton meters in the Flying Spur Speed. That's delivered to a very clever active all-wheel drive system through the 8-speed ZF automatic gearbox. You'll find top speed in 6th gear, 7th and 8th if you're overdrive, but it can go to 207 miles per hour, that's 333 kilometers per hour, and it will also get from the line 0 to 60 miles an hour in only 3.7 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.8. Now, when you're driving the car in either comfort or Bentley driving modes, it can deliver up to 480 newton meters of torque to the front axle. It's predominantly a rear bias setup, but when you go into sport mode, that limit of power to the front is lowered to only 280 newton meters to keep that driving engagement in the Flying Spur Speed. You also have four-wheel steering as standard with the car, and just look at this particular example in the Dragon Red 2 paintwork with all of the contrast elements. So these are the new 22-inch wheels available for the Speed in 3 different finishes: silver, the dark tint as we have here, or in gloss black. You also have the styling specification, which brings the carbon fibre elements throughout, from the front splitter to the side skirt, the diffuser, and also the rear lip spoiler. But then come around towards the very front. The black line specification introduces all of this black wear, including the gloss black Flying B worn at the very front, the gloss black grille that you see running narrow and wide across the front end, the headlight surrounds, the lower inserts, and as we come around also to the side of the car, you have the Bs worn on the wings above the Speed designation found down below. We're talking a car that on the exterior then really looks the part, but let's also head to the inside to check out here. This is where the car mixes luxury and sportiness. You'll find the use of Alcantara around the outside of the steering wheel, but also carrying through the central sections of the seat with the quilting and the perforations up towards the embroidery of the Speed graphic on the seat back. We've got this dual tone finish as well with the black and the dark red, as there are now 15 different color options available as standard for the Flying Spur Speed, with further options via Mulliner or even creating a Mulliner bespoke commission. We've got the Speed exclusive tread plates with the illuminated Bentley graphics, but let me take a step inside, close the doors. We've got soft close to pull those to gently, and you're wrapped around by this wonderful cabin. We've got this red accent colour of the leather wrapping around, encapsulating the occupants within their seats. The gloss black trim for the whole dashboard, of course, with plenty of different options available, leading over towards the Speed graphic on the passenger side of the dashboard. In the central console, the jewellery and quality level of the materials is excellent. For example, the organ stoppers for your air conditioning vents coming through here past the gear shifter towards the start-stop button with the driving mode selector toggle wrapped around it. In fact, a single press and this will wake up the ignition. We'll have the dashboard with the rotating display for the infotainment system coming into action, a work of art to see and witness all of that happening, where of course we have the latest technology, your adaptive cruise control, your blind spot monitoring, and the assistance systems that you would hope to find in such a vehicle. Sat inside here though, it feels like a muscular, sporty but still luxurious car that you can drive over 200 miles per hour, powered by that W12 engine. But it's not all about the front, so let's go and have a look as well in the rear of the car. The luxury continues into the rear, the same quality of materials and finish that you found up front. We have electric seats in the back, 14-way seats with massaging, heating and cooling, controlled through the selectors on the door panel or through the tablet in the center. In fact, this tablet system repeats some of the entertainment controls that you have from up front, plus the ability to set your climate, your seats, to open and close the blinds all around, including the secondary sunroof, both up front and also for the rear section. In the armrest, we have plentiful storage opportunities available here with a cubby, with your charging ports, with cup holders, all easily available, plus fridge with 2 settings found right behind as well. In terms of other fit and finish, the same dual tone leather and Alcantara is used here, the same level of quality with the organ stoppers, plus surrounded by the name sound system upgrade as well that we have in here. Vanity mirrors for the rear occupants, because of course this is a car that you could drive or you could enjoy being driven. Naturally, the bias of the Speed is more towards the driver, towards the driver's focus, but when you're sat back here with the tablets with all of your infotainment, it's not exactly a bad place to be. For the occupants in the back, you also have the supplied headsets to use with the infotainment system. These inlays that you find on the door cards make the car feel even more special. Plus, all of the doors have for their puddle lights the Bentley Wings graphic to help make your entry and exit from the vehicle that touch easier. Plus, of course, the soft close on the rear doors as well. Now, the Flying Spur Speed is, of course, one of the last cars that will feature this engine. It is a car to be driven, to be enjoyed, a car that is capable of driving 200 miles per hour, but being perfectly comfortable driving at low speeds around town, whether it's driving or being driven. We have both these incredible headlights at the front with the crystal style inside, with all of these details and intricacies that make them a work of art and a piece of jewelry themselves. Plus, as we come towards the Flying B, when it's illuminated, just giving that extra character, style and quality feel to the car as well, with that distinct sporty look that you have with the black line specification, with all of the blackware that you find throughout. We've taken a first look today then at the new Bentley Flying Spur Speed.